And I am sure that there's a lot of people out there today that are kind of like, why are we so tired today, right? Because we just set our clocks back. So actually it's 10:15 for your inner clock. And we're like, oh, so we don't want to take a long time on our team meeting, but there's just so much exciting going on. We kind of gotta. So number one is we had a great month of October. I really feel that there's so many people that are really picking up the pace and saying, hey, let's get this business done. And one of them I'm actually going to talk a little bit to, because Art was talking about how great it is to be customer based. Well, this gal started last month with 24 customers and ended the month with 52.
Wow.
Leslie, rock star. Hey, Leslie, you hit one of the things you really wanted to do, which was hitting that pro team. And
yep.
You were putting in so many customers. It's crazy. In the back office, you can see how many, a lot of people were working on hitting those, getting all those options and the shares and working on those 10 points. And I remember at one point seeing you weren't at 10, you were at 24.
Yes.
That's a wowzer. I mean, this is like, whoop, 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 not just 10. I mean, it's amazing. And it was kind of crazy. So I know everybody's kind of going, okay, what is she doing? What did you do? What were you doing? What was that was happening right there?
That was determination and hope and focus, and I'm determined to do it. And, I didn't say this the last time around a few minutes ago, but if I would not have had my sponsor, Tricia, to input all of these customers for me at the very last minute, like 5 minutes to 5, okay, so I got to give this credit to Tricia, because I never would have been able to do it. So I apologize for not saying that last time, but I did work my butt off. And Tricia, I think she was going to have a panic attack, but anyway, we did it. And so this joint venture, this teamwork and this company that really, really helped each other made this company. And yeah, we can do this. Yeah. And it's a great company, and it's a great thing to do for other people, and be generous, be thankful. And I'm going for it. So, and I wouldn't be able to do it without Tricia, because between skills and missed skills, our upline and Donna and Jeff have been so instrumental, and Marcy, and I just want to thank everybody, because I can't hardly believe it, but so yeah, that's where all the credit goes. It's teamwork, and I've never met a better company that does this and gives this, and just values each other and for strengths and weaknesses. So I'm really, really a lucky woman to be here, and I'm thankful, and thank you.
Well, I know that the products have done great wonders for you yourself, and I know that you're sharing your story and telling people about how fantastic this is and what they need. So and if anybody else has any specific questions, let's ask now. It's an exciting time. And actually, we were talking about, if you continue this, putting in that type of customers, you're going to hit next time the top team, which is 100 customers. That's a $10,000 bonus. It's a good thing to have before Christmas.
Yes.
And just so that everybody knows, when at the annual event, they had everybody come up that was top team. It was filling up the stage. They also had at one point telling people about, or saying how many people have hit the director trip. Now, I've talked to a lot of them on there, and you know that a lot of places are really promoting, because if you get up to 200 customers, and you have that 2 months out of the year, so you need to have it by the annual event next year, which is again in October. So if you have 2 months of the 200 customers, you get to go on that director trip too, that 5-star, fantastic, amazing, feel like royalty trip. And a lot of people are doing that. And if you, I mean, just look at the example that Leslie did of putting in within those weeks, just that was 20. And I think if it went from 24 to 52, 24 to 52 in just that last month. That was incredible. Jeff and Donna, I know you guys have said too, it was exciting to watch.
Oh, I think it was a week before the end of the month, and we were talking, and her goal was still, and she was still at 24, and she was still talking, wanted to go pro team, and we said, well, you can just have to pull out all the stops and go for it,
and she did. Yes, she did. It was, I think it was about the week before.
Yeah.
About a week before, Leslie was still at 24, and the girl did it. It was, it really totally amazed me. It was awesome. It was awesome. How exciting. We're really proud of those two. They work so well together, and they pulled out that teamwork, and they got the job done.
Yeah.
It's exciting. It is really exciting.
Yeah.
So we're a customer-based company. We're proud of that. We saw things happen last month, and this month we can do it again. And, this month is going to be an amazing month. I think we're starting to hit a better stride. And once we start really working on just talking to extra people and making that decision, I think it's still make that decision. And when you can make a decision, you really start, taking out all the stops.
Yeah.
Hitting them all.
Yeah. Yeah. I can honestly say that I went to a lot of places that, I went there. I left my comfort zone and I went to places, and not that it was always comfortable, but I went. I showed up. So at different places, different locations, different people. So yeah, I did. I showed up. I'll give myself credit for that.
And I think one of the thing is you had it in your mindset because you set a goal. So when you set a goal and you say, I'm going to do this, and you have it in your mindset, I know I'm going to do it, you have a different attitude, and people feel the attitude that people have. So when you have the attitude, I believe that these people are going to be customers, or I believe these people are going to be partners, they do.
Yes. Yep.
Loving it. Well, fantastic job, Leslie. So it gives us all inspiration to say, hey, when we can get out there, we all can do that, all up those customer numbers and get up to pro team or A team and pro team and top team. Let's get everybody going on that. It's exciting. And we got a perfect month for it. We've got some more campaigns, and we've got the best campaigns in the US that no other country has. So we might want to really push to start hitting all of those campaigns. So next, we're going to talk about Mastermind. Now, for those of you who don't know, Mastermind is it's an event that is not hosted by one company. It's hosted actually by our very own Art Jonak, has been doing it for years. And it's for all direct selling companies all over the United States. So it's welcome to everybody. And so you come there just to get an upgrade in your brain. You know how your phone needs an upgrade once in a while, or your computer needs an upgrade once in a while. Well, we need to upgrade the brain. And they say that you grow as far as your brain is growing. So how much input are you putting into your brain? And the Mastermind, if you looked at the Mastermind homepage, there's going to be, of course, Art is going to be speaking, and our very own Orion is flying in for that. But we also have Randy Gage is going to be one of the speakers there. I mean, if you've listened to him on the app or GoCore app, he's always amazing. Then you have people like Wes Linden and Sarah Robbins, and I actually did pull it up here so I could just tell you how many different people are going to be there. It's going to be an amazing event. Let's see. I had it here. Yes. Chris Brady, Dana Collins. Actually, one of my favorite speakers is a guy named Darnell Self. He's marvelous. He's a guy that I've become kind of a groupie of. I just love to listen to him. Tom Big Al Schreider, who everybody loves, it's putting all those top people on the stage just to hear them. Last year and the year before, I know everyone listened to Eric Gamio, and he was great too. Eugene Hong, Daniel Song, all of these people that are top direct sellers all over the United States. And those are the people that we have going to be speaking at the Mastermind event. So it's so important to get there. And just so you know, many of you have already bought your tickets, and hopefully if you've paid me for them, then I have sent you a link to register. So make sure if you haven't got it to contact me. Otherwise, I think people have got their registration. And I've sent them out personally with personal numbers for you. Just so you know, on Friday, the registration starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. And it says on the program that the main event starts that evening from 7 to 9:30, but they're going to have a leader symposium. Last year, some of us went to that leader symposium, and it was amazing. It was actually Randy Gage in front of the room, and it was a smaller group of people, and it was incredible. And that's actually free for people who want to come to the leadership symposium. Starts at 10 o'clock, so I would highly recommend to get there early to check in for that.
Okay.
So if people don't have a ticket to it and they would like a ticket to it, right now online, if you look, they're $450. But we have them for $150. So contact your upline diamond and they'll know where to go to be getting these tickets to Mastermind. It's like this one in a lifetime type thing. Anybody want to say a little bit about their experience from when they have been to a Mastermind and what it's done for you?
Carla, Don and I started going to Mastermind about 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. I think 4 years ago. We will not miss it. I tell you what, from all the golden nuggets that we get from people, all these top leaders from different companies throughout the world, it's phenomenal. It is absolutely phenomenal.
You know, the knowledge and the experience of it puts that belief inside of you. You get there and you get to listen to all of these top leaders from around the globe, and you do. It builds that belief. We know that we're in the right place at the right time. You know, as we're building the business, we deal with struggles along the way. But when you go there and you see people from all different companies, you know that you're in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
And of course, when you listen to Orion up there, he is so highly respected. He is so highly respected, and you just you bust out with pride knowing that we are in the right company, especially when he gets up there.
One of the things that stood out to me, I think it was probably the second time we went to the Masterminds, is that, you know, I always thought, okay, this third time around in direct sales for Don and I, and, you know, it must take a special person, you know, to build it to big levels and stuff. And after the second time we went to Mastermind and listening to these people tell their stories, I come away from there, anybody that has a reason to build this type of business can do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I mean, just the belief that it went from special people only can build this business to anybody can build this business. You guys, us, everybody. It's just your dreams got to be big enough to develop yourself as a human being and to keep moving forward and never stop.
Well,
So-
we think if you want to build your business, you know, these types of meetings are a must, or these types of conventions to us are a must. It just helps, like we said, change that mindset to move forward. So if you really want to start growing your business, this is a good
Yeah,
place.
you wanna
a
go.
good place to go.
And it's in the United States.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's in a warm state.
Just so that everybody knows, on the program, and if you're going to look at what it's all about or you're wondering, you go to mastermindevent.com. And under the agenda, there's some things on Sunday that say breakout sessions. Now, some of those, Orion's going to be doing a special time with his Zinzino team right there. So we're going to get hours of just getting training on Zinzino. So it's our own little event just in Florida. And tickets don't have to cost very much. You know, if you're looking for them now, you can get them at a lot cheaper price than waiting. So yeah, it's going to be phenomenal. I mean, this is the one time I really want to use the word phenomenal, because that's really what it is. Anybody else have an experience they want to share?
I like Mastermind just because, oh, Marcy, go ahead.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I like Mastermind just because you see a bigger picture of direct sales. You see how big of an industry this really is and how professional it really is. And I get it, and you also get the feeling of this is something to be part of. We're ahead of the curve here. Everybody will be joining this business eventually. And it's a great event. And then what you learn outside of the event, you get to meet all these other people from all these other direct sales companies and all these leaders from other countries. You learn a lot, both inside and outside the room. And of course, the breakout sessions are always something special as well. I absolutely love it.
Fantastic. Marcy?
Thank you.
I totally agree with everything you all said. And so I don't want to repeat, but I just want to say sometimes I've heard from people, well, I don't want any more of that. I want some meat and some nuts and bolts and some, I want to get down to the nitty gritty. And that's what Mastermind has been to me. It's, of course, there's some fun involved and we get to see all these, meet new people and stuff, but it's about learning. It's about getting your basics for the business in general. And I think that broadened my mind so much over the last couple of years, going to the point of being very proud of this industry, being very respectful, and seeing exactly what they said. It doesn't matter where you came from, what you did, what job you had, where you thought you were going. Every single person can make this business work.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard that over and over and over there. And everybody needs to hear that. And I think it was just it's worth every minute of the time and the investment that we make. And to me, it's a small investment. It's not a huge thing. So everybody should think about going. I'm excited.
Yeah, and if you don't have a ticket, think about how important this could be. It could be the pivotal time for your business getting those nuggets. And like Marcy said, you want to bring your paper and pencils or pens, because you take a lot of notes. It really is a lot of nuts and bolts, and what all those good nuggets that people are giving from building the business, and lots of it. So it's full of information and how to build it. So like I said, if you haven't made a decision on going to Mastermind right now, it's the weekend before Thanksgiving. and it is absolutely worth it. You know, it's just getting farther along. You know, you're really getting as much as you learn here is how far your business is going to go. So keep filling this in. And one way to get a great big jump on things is going to Mastermind. I know so many of the team, even last year and the year before, when they've been there, they just said, I'm changed. I have changed. I am making a decision. And I am going to do something different from right today. And they have. And the belief, I think the belief in this profession just, you know, just sunk into them. And they're in it for life. And especially like Jeff and Donna said, we get really proud because the things that they're talking about, of like even when Art talks about the changes of direct sales and where things are going, Zinzino is so far above and beyond and ahead of the game that we're proud of our company. And it's not a place that we're prospecting anybody down there because everybody's coming from companies they're proud of, but we can actually kind of lock arms with the other companies and raise the whole profession and respect for each other. But we also get a deep respect for our own founders with the vision and what they're doing, even though we're going to blow everybody else out of the water. We're going to build this and build it big, but we can respect everybody along the way, and lock arms and have such a great experiencing side by side with so many other direct sellers.
So do yourself a favor, buy an early Christmas present and get a ticket, get an airplane, and get down there and don't miss it. It'll be the best thing you ever did.
We get some sun along the way. How bad can that be? Get out of this cold Minnesota weather right now.
Not to mention, if you get down there a little bit early, we're going to have go-kart races one night. Yeah, that's always fun.
Although I must say, Peter Sorensen was asking if we should do something together. He's flying in for it also and saying, hey, how about if we got together and did dinner together? It was just all of us together on Thursday evening, but we'll see. I'll maybe make a group message on Messenger for everybody who has got registration links. And like I said, these are extremely inexpensive tickets. So, I mean, they're $450 online right now, and you can get it for $149. So inexpensive for all the knowledge that you're getting, only because we pre-ordered them last year. So talk to your upline diamond. You gotta be there. You gotta be there and talk to some of the people in your team. Grab a hold of a couple people, go together, have fun. So, okay, well, we try to keep our messages short too. Does anybody have any last question or anything they'd like to say or comment on? That sounds kind of quiet. Okay. Well, fantastic. Look forward to talking to you again next week. Let's really do, we had a rockin' October. Let's really kill it in November. Just, there's so much. Let's all work on setting your goals for this month. So share your goals with your upline so that they can help you make that plan to make sure you hit it. So congratulations on your October. Let's really rock November, guys. So, have a great evening, guys. Bye.